I feel that a lot of people deal with customer service. Regardless of your profession, you are still dealing with the public of some sort. It could be patients, it could be clients, it could be customers, potential prospects. You have to utilize your soft skills. While you are talking to these particular people to fix a problem, they came to surface in front of you, and you have to do it in a professional manner. Not saying that the customer is always right, but what it really comes down to is this: what is going to be the best solution for all the parties involved? This is something that's really not talked about, but I feel that this is something that is really overlooked when you are looking at your own job or your own profession. Hi, I'm Susie J. Cobwebs, and I like to talk about different aspects of starting a brand from scratch. In today's featured playlist, I'm going to talk about my Love Simple wins. And what I mean with this is, these are things that I have accomplished, even if this is the simplest task and you are happy about it. A lot of people take this for granted. I mean, you really have to break down your everyday items and then put them in the steps. You already have a procedure for them. You do these things every day, right? And this is what's taken for granted. This is just like clockwork, and you don't even think about them. And then you think, oh, this is never gonna change. And you will make sure that you're constantly building more and more of these items on the top of your day-to-day functions. Have you ever really stepped back to think about this? What about the people that have a medical disability, mental disability, or even the elderly, when they have to possibly think of each individual step that they do and the future steps that they have to make? No one really ever thinks about that, do they? Ever since I was able to work, not realizing that I was building up my soft skills at this time. I mean, I was a young child. I wanted to feel important, or like the adult. I was able to work at concession stands and bazaars and run the 50-50, and I was able to do that. So as I was getting older, I was selling fundraisers for the schools, for myself, and then for my children. And I'm a person that enjoys talking to people, hanging out with people, carrying on with people. I mean, hanging out with the new ones, the different ones, having a good time, having a fun time with everyone, making sure that they had smiles on their faces, getting them excited over the moment that we were all sharing together, enjoying the scenery with the public, working behind the computer, talking to people across the world, talking with them, helping with midget football players, cheerleading, pumping them up with the crowd to get the game more realistic for these children. Yeah. Yeah. These are just the different things that I did. And at that time, now you are doing the next thing in line. But then looking back, you're like, these were just little projects. You did something for someone else or for a group to help. And also, this is also something that helped me in the process. When I started my business many years ago, I learned that everything has a process. And this is something that I have implemented in my business life, as well as my personal life. In today's video, I'm going to talk about the soft skills that will affect your way in your work to promote or to add more opportunities to your next adventure. This really could even affect you in your personal life too. So it's like a double win. I know that I am fairly decent in my soft skills. And the reason why I said that I am not great or perfect is the fact that there's always room for improvement. Everything will have its time to get perfected, with there being new and improved ways to do things. Believe me, this changes by the second, or at least I think that's the way I feel. This is going to basically say that your business is still a work in progress, not to mention what your hobby is or what your business is going to entail. So do you know what your soft skills are? Now, this could change from person to person. So what would you feel your top 5 soft skills are? Can you comment that down below? Honestly, I don't think there is a right or wrong answer to this. I just wanted you to be aware of the different pluses and minuses that you have in your life. And this is one way to keep your life balanced. I talk about this in different videos, and if you've watched them, I enjoy talking about different characteristics that I feel are soft skills. I'm only going to name a few because there is a gazillion, but I feel that I picked out the most important, or the top 5, that I feel that are good characteristics that you need to have when you are talking or dealing with the public. And these are in no particular order. Number 1 is taking accountability. This could be as simple as you do what you say and you say what you do. Apologize, then take care of the issue. Simple as that. Number 2, listen to the question of what is really being asked of you. Could this be a general conversation? Or is it something that you need to perform a task or some type of action? Consider this your own secret weapon. Show emotional awareness where it really matters. When you are talking to someone, try to really connect with your own personal life. What would you do in that same situation? Because in reality, you could be the one working out this debacle. So you want to empathize with them. Showing your feelings is not a sign of weakness. 4, do you have the resources to help? If not, try to be creative with the resources that you have at your disposal. If this is something that you have to ask for help to find out some solutions, that's okay. You want to take into consideration all the possibilities and make sure that you're able to figure out the best outcome for you. And number 5, be polite. I know this sounds simple, but this almost seems like it's the most difficult. Keeping your emotions at bay to make sure everyone in this situation is happy with the result. Now, since we quickly went over all of these soft skills, did you get any kudos from your supervisor or from someone else that you were doing a good job on a project? Or what about a customer or a patient that you delivered good customer service to? And while this is something that maybe you not have noticed, but was brought to someone else's attention, you have went above and beyond your job description to help out another person. And you finally get the recognition that you deserve. Now, this may not happen as much as you like. It all makes you feel all nice and warm and fuzzy inside, making you happy that you really made an impact on someone's life. This could be as simple as a telephone call, a text message, an email, even a written letter through snail mail. Do they still do that? I'm not really talking about my job specifically, but I would say I have a great opportunity that you could rise to the top. This is a particular time where you can help out other people, whether they're clients or patients or potential customers or other team members, coworkers. One of the great conversations that I've had with a person that was really feeling in the dumps with her health. Honestly, it wasn't going as well as it anticipated. This really put a damper on her quality of life. And as she explained this to me, she was not going to let this stop her. She explained to me in short term and her long-term goals. She wanted to start walking again. Then she would move to the next goal and she wanted to start running. I am very proud of her for not just to hear the ideas that she wants to do this, but she also had a game plan behind her. She had a goal to aim towards and with different ideas. I know that this is a struggle, that she would need to get back on her feet again. But just like anything else, if you want it in your life, that's something that you have to work hard for. One of the things that really made me happy with her positive vibes radiating through the phone lines was this was a great way to start my day, just by hearing something like this. A person was given a challenge. She's going to still fight and she will have her own life back. And these are simple conversations that I feel people need to have with each other. We need to help lift each other up. If you need something simple, just like promoting positive vibes, and this is something that's only going to take a few seconds, but this is going to make a huge impact on someone's life, would you do it? This particular person, she offered and she was willing to talk to my supervisor because she stated that I performed excellent customer service. She proceeded to tell me that she was a manager and that she gives good feedback when she sees fit, when she sees it, when she hears it. Not knowing who she was of whatnot, this was amazing. So again, it only takes that one phone call, that one person to make your day. Are all the ideas of soft skills, and kudos to your supervisor or management, which one do you think that you're good at? Which one do you feel as though you need to work on? What about this? Which one do you feel that society needs to work on as a whole? Can you comment them down below? If you like these videos and you want to see more of these videos, by all means, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification button so you can stay on top of all the different things that I post. And to the next time, love you bunches.